In the last episode, wardrobe mistress Simone Brunn showed designer Michael Michalski how she's getting on with the costumes, and dancer Katharina Diedrich tried on her first outfit. The premiere is in 10 days' time. Today, Katharina Diedrich will be taking part in a first dress rehearsal. That means she needs her hair and makeup done too.
You notice straight away how much more expressive you look. The theatre has 1,900 seats and the stage is so huge that it's easy to feel swallowed by it. When you're not wearing makeup, then your expression is almost invisible. With makeup, the effect is much more pronounced.
Director Jürgen Nass and assistant director Roland Welke have been working on this show for almost 2 years. They're starting to feel the tension. The house band will be playing live at the rehearsals for the first time today. They'll be in the flies, 14 meters above the stage.
Now we've reached a point where we can see what works and what doesn't work and what needs to be improved. So far we've only used lighting and effects to see what it looks like, but today we're doing the whole thing and everything has to be just right.
Katharina Diedrich is making her way to the stage. The first dress rehearsal is underway. Katharina still needs to warm up.
It's good to go through the steps and get a sense of how the costume feels when you're moving. You need to do a few exercises. Then you can see how easily it stretches. It's important to figure that out.
At the stage entrance, Simone Brunn is checking that all the costumes look exactly the way they're supposed to. The dancers often get changed here when they're in a hurry. Simone is the one to talk to if anything doesn't feel right. This dancer complains that his outfit is sliding around. It doesn't sit properly. It takes an experienced wardrobe mistress to identify what's wrong and how it can be improved without too much extra work.
Anja, wir können es nur... Guck mal, hier können wir es abschneiden, weil sie komplett raus geht's nicht. Ja. Wir probieren mal wieder, das jetzt hier rauszunehmen. Weil wir, ihr habt dann nur das Feste hier. Ja?
Simone Brunn has to think on her feet. She has to make a snap decision, and the costume has to go back to wardrobe to be altered. The scene will be rehearsed again this afternoon, and the dancer needs the costume back.
Und zwar ist es der dunkelviolette Dublin. Da haben wir so aus Glanzlichter, da haben wir Strecke rausgemacht. Den haben wir in weiß noch da.
Ich habe so erwartet, weil es hat sich eigentlich...
I expect a few hitches. That always happens with dress rehearsals. There's always something that doesn't fit or isn't right. Or when you see it on stage, you realise that a colour isn't the way it's supposed to be. It happens. It's normal.
Völlig normal.
It's time for Katharina Diedrich to go on stage. The performance today is assessed by choreographer Craig Revel Horwood. He's from England, where he's on the jury of a popular TV talent show. He choreographed 2 scenes for Ima.
It definitely feels different in costume. The outfit might need a few changes because the corset is extremely tight and I need to be able to breathe freely. That was difficult, but it was great fun. And now we're just waiting to see what Craig says. But he already told us we were gorgeous, so we're hoping for the best.
So I need to change the ladies' entrance also because that's just a bit of a nightmare coming up onto a platform. So we need to look at that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 and through. Thank you. Is that clear? Alles klar? It's going to be better than I had imagined in that way because the space looks phenomenal. We're just sorting out the lighting. Once the lighting is sorted and once all the elements sort of come together like this, it then suddenly and magically works. So at this point in time, it's not ready, but it will be. But that's, you know, part of the challenge.
Simone Brunn has to figure out which of the costumes still aren't ready. The dress rehearsal for the entire cast is in just 7 days' time. In the next episode of Following the Dream, the race to get all the costumes ready on time.